Hey guys, Rob here, and this is the stunning new Koenigsegg Gemera, and this model is made by Frontier Models. Now, before this model arrived, I was very curious to know actually how much bigger the new Koenigsegg Gemera is compared to the other Koenigsegg models in the range, like the Agera, the Regera, and the Jesko. So in today's video, we are going to do a little bit of a size comparison between the four models. So let's start with the Gemera versus the Agera. Now I'm using the 1-to-1 as an example here, as it's still based on an Agera, and clearly you can see that the Gemera is quite a bit bigger, but only in length and roofline height. The width of the car is very similar to the Agera models, but considering that the new Gemera is a 4-seat car and it has to have a higher roofline to accommodate the rear passengers, it is still a very slimline car for a 4-seater. Now if we have a look at the model's front on, you can see that the roofline is quite a bit higher than the Agera, and what I've done here, I've lined up the front of both models exactly, and this will show how much longer the Gemera is at the back. So as you can see, it's nearly pretty much a full bumper bar and a bit of the wheel longer than an Agera. Now let's take a look at it next to the Regera. Again, you can physically see that the height or the roofline of the Gemera is quite a bit higher than the Regera, but the width of the car is very similar, and this will be getting a bit closer to the length of the Gemera as the Regera is longer than the Agera. So again, even though the 4-seater Gemera has a higher roofline, the actual physical size of the car is not as great as I thought it would be. Again, looking at the front here shows the roofline height difference, and again I've lined up the front of both models exactly, and this will show at the rear how much longer the Gemera is compared to the Regera. So you can see it's only around 2/3 the length of the rear bumper bar now. Alright, let's have a look at the Gemera versus the Jesko. Again, the height of the roofline is going to be obvious compared to the Jesko, but the width of the cars is basically the same, and I'm assuming that this won't be too much longer than the Jesko because the Jesko's around the same length as the Regera. But again, not as bulky as I thought it would look, the Gemera next to the Jesko. And we'll have a look at the two models front on like we did before. So as you can see here, the roofline is higher on the Gemera compared to the Jesko, but the widths of the cars are very similar. I've lined up the front of both models again, and this will show at the rear how much longer the new Gemera is. So same as the Regera, it's around 2/3 the length of the bumper bar. So either way, I think the new Koenigsegg Gemera is a fantastic addition to the range, and these are 4 stunning cars from this Swedish manufacturer. This is just a short video. I hope you enjoyed this size comparison between the 4 models of Koenigsegg. But until next time, thanks for watching Rob's Model Cars.